Your body goes bigger, your mind must tower. It's great to learn, 'cause knowledge is power. Hi everyone, Bob Dorough, writer of many Schoolhouse rock songs, has died at the age of 94, I believe. But I'm going to do a top 10 list of his songs. This is going to exclude a lot of very popular Schoolhouse rock songs, such as A Certain Scrap of Paper. But no worries, because I'm going to do a second part to this where I'm going to go over the top songs that were not written by him, because really some of the most iconic ones aren't. But at the same time, since he was the real brains behind it, he deserves a special list all his own and a tribute. And thank you for making learning fun. Coming in at number 10 is I'm Gonna Send Your Vote to College. I have strong feelings on the Electoral College that I'm going to leave out for various reasons. This isn't Dominic's political reviews, it's Dominic's animated movie reviews, so politics stay out. But regardless of the topic, it was a great welcome back for Schoolhouse Rock. It was on the 30th anniversary DVD, and after some money songs from the 90s and a couple other new grammar songs, it was a nice welcome bring back to pace from more songs that just didn't have the same vibe or characters that were just so iconic. The Booth character is great, and he is just so charismatic and with a great singing voice. And it manages to take a topic that could be really difficult to go with because, well, for one matter, it's just so different for voting across the country, but they managed to make it a very relevant to all and really bring home the message of the Electoral College and give kids a great idea of what it is. So what if they don't have a football team? It's every politician's greatest dream. And this dream is to be on this list at 10th place. Coming in at number 9 is Figure 8. Figure 8 is double 4. Now some people could be off by the child singer, but I just like how the voice is just so calming and relaxing as she daydreams about the number 8 and skating. And there's some great visuals here for the multiples of 8, like periscopes and then two eyes coming out of each. For 2 times 8 is 16, 3 times 8 is 24, and all of those have such great visuals that are really interesting to look at. The multiplication songs are more underrated, other than one that's much higher on this list for various reasons. They don't have the same melodies that really get stuck in your head as much as the other songs on this list might, but they really deserve credit for great visuals and songs that are still very nice to listen to. Coming in at number 8 is Verb, That's What's Happening. Yeah, this is one of the most action-packed songs from this series, and very fitting given that it's Verb. It's superhero themed, so it can really get kids excited. Talks about various ways of how to make the parts of speech into verbs, like nouns into verbs, going on the various types of verbs, how some are more active, like run, jump, as opposed to more abstract ones like love, or sing, or dream. The superhero character of Verb has just a strong voice, and the vocalists in the background are just also so powerful. Like, that's what's happening. Boy, it's just such an exciting song that really gives the idea of verbs, and not just that, but the entire the entire essence of what a verb is by its very nature and exciting. So, coming at number 8, verb, that's what's happening. Coming in at number 7 is My Hero Zero. This is a very known song as far as the number songs go. It's just a nice, calming song about how zero is a really underappreciated number, and with zero, we have place values, tens, hundreds, thousands, and that it might mean nothing on its own, but with other numbers in front of it, we only need 10 digits to represent every number in the world. And other things that are nice are the idea of themes of heroes like a dog that might rescue a child, a war hero, a little boy in Holland that knows how to plug up the dike so it doesn't burst. So, My Hero Zero. Such a funny little hero, but heroic enough to have a nice spot at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is a song I find really underrated. We were suffering until suffrage. Not a woman here could vote no matter what age. Distinctive rule. This is another song that just has such a great melody, and it's one of the ones that really gets the idea across. At the time of women's rights, very much so in the 70s, it was important to show how far we had come, and it had only been around 50 some years that women had the right to vote. And just, this song is just so much fun to sing and listen to, and it has such a great, powerful message of feminism and all the important women that got themselves the right to vote, and just how women became equal to men, or slowly moving towards it, rather. Still not there yet, unfortunately. But either way, this song shows a great message, has powerful and hopeful progress for the future, enough to land it at number 6 on this list. Number 5 is a friend of mine called Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla, and his kangaroo and his sister Raphaela Gabriela Sarsaparilla. Now I could say that, but I don't have to, because I got pronouns, so I could say, for Bob Dorough, he wrote it, and now it is ours to listen to, because pronouns are meant to speak something now, because sing other sounds over and over again really wear you down. Yeah, this song is really hard to sing to, with its fast pace and complex names, which really fits with the idea of pronouns to really give you the idea of why words like he, she, it, we, I, you, me, why they're so important, because otherwise it would take so long to get any message across. And just the absurdity of some of the animals, like with the pets, a kangaroo, or a fucking rhinoceros, and all of them on the bus at the end. It has a great melody, if hard to sing to at times, and such fascinating and unique characters. The designs for Rufus and Gabriela, are just so interesting to look at. They almost look like animal-like themselves in some ways. But either way, deserves its place at number 5. Number 4 is The Shot Around the World was the start of the revolution. Yeah. So this song teaches a lot about the start of the American Revolutionary War, and goes through the whole time from like Battle of Bunker Hill, and so much of it you can remember from this song. When I hear the term "shot around the world," I immediately think of this song, and it told me about Bunker Hill. Hold your fire till you see the whites of their eyes, and the shot around the world was the start of the revolution. Take your powder, take your gun, board to Washington. Yeah, so a great song really teaches American history in a fun way, and it's one that really gets stuck in your head. And considering there's 3 more, these are even worse once they get in your head. And on that note, number 3 is definitely a real earworm. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Lolly, lolly, get your adverbs here. Yeah, another great song that really shows the importance of adverbs and various examples, shows the uses for it and how useful it is, like painting your house very neatly or rather sloppily, or teaching how, when, and where, condition or reason. But yeah, it really is a really fun one, and it teaches the concept of adverb as well. At number 2, we have 3 is a magic number. It's a magic number. No, I didn't put this at number 3. One, it would be too obvious, and second, I think it deserves to be higher on the list than that. This is one of the very first Schoolhouse Rock songs, and it just has such a nice, sweet melody and good visuals for the various multiples of 3, similar to figure 8, but even better. And it's just so iconic. I've heard it several times on advertisements, and it definitely does deserve that recognition. And there's just so many sweet little lyrics like, a man and a woman had a little baby. They had 3 in the family. It's a magic number. And 3 might be a magic number, but it's number 2 on this list. Now coming at number 1, if you probably already know what it is, the most iconic Schoolhouse Rock song at all, the one that's mentioned in the theme song. Everybody with me on 3, 2, 1. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I love this song. Everybody loves this song. When you hear the word conjunction, if you've seen Schoolhouse Rock at all, you automatically think of it. It doesn't get out of the head. It's pretty much the theme song for the entire series. I mean, other than seeing characters in the Schoolhouse Rock opening, none of the specific songs are mentioned. The conjunction junction is, however. That shows you how iconic it really is. When you hear it, it's hard not to wind up singing, and it's impressive how just 3 words that rhyme, conjunction, junction, and function, they just go together so well. And all the uses of conjunctions, and but in order to get you pretty far. And the verses are just as much fun. Eat this, now that, go thin, not that. Never mind all that. Okay, I'm fat enough now. And all those other great lyrics, they definitely make it so it's a very memorable song and well worthy of the number 1 title on this list. So that's my list for today. I'll try to see if I can post links in the description for these videos just to give more context, since I'm not quite skilled enough to know how to splice sound into this video. And I don't have anybody to edit this for me, so that's the best I can do. So, please let me know your memories of Schoolhouse Rock. And next week, I hope to do a second half of this video to go over more of these great songs. Until then, remember, your body must grows bigger, your mind must tower. It's great to learn 'cause knowledge is power.